Sermon for the July the 4th, the Exodus chapter 3 verse 12. And God said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. Why? You have brought the people of the Egypt out of Egypt. You will worship God on these mountains. Let me try to follow up chapter 3 verse 1. Now Moses was tendering the flock of the Yitro, his father-in-law, and the priest of Midian, and he led the flock the far side of the desert and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. Verse 2, there the angel of the Lord appeared to him in the flames of fire from within a bush. Moses saw that though the bush was on fire, it did not burn up. 3. So Moses thought, I will go over and see this strange sight, why the bush does all burn up. Then the Lord saw that he had gone over to look. God called him from within the bush, Moses, and Moses. And Moses said, Here I am. 3:5. Do not come any closer, God said. Take off your sandals, for the peoples who the place where you are standing is holy ground. Then he said, I am the God, your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. At this, Moses hid his face because he was afraid to look at God. The Lord said, I have indeed seen the misery of my peoples in Egypt. I have heard the crying out because of the slave drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the hand of the Egyptians and to bring them up out of that land in a good and a spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey. The home of Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and the Jebusites. Chapter 3, verse 9. And now the cry of the Israelites have reached me, and I have seen the way Egyptians are oppressing them. So now go, I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my peoples, the Israelites, out of the Egypt. But Moses said to God, Who am I that I should go to the Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? And God said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain. Genesis chapter 3 verse 13, Moses said to God, suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them that the God of your fathers have sent me to you, and they ask me, what is his name? Then what should I tell them? Verse 14. God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am had sent me to you. Verse 15. God also said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the Lord, the God of our fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent me to you. This is my name forever, the name by which I am to be remembered from generation to generation. Verse 16. Go assemble the elders of Israel and say to them, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of your Abraham and Isaac, Jacob, appeared to me and said, I have watched over you and have seen what has been done to you in Egypt. Genesis chapter 3 verse 17. And I have a promise to bring you up out of your misery in Egypt to the land of the Canaanite, the Hittite, Amorite, and Perizzites, and Hivites, and the Jebusites, a land flowing with milk and honey. The elders of Israel will listen to you, or then you are the elders are to go to the king of Egypt and say to them, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us, and let us take a 3-day journey into the desert to offer sacrifices to the land, to the Lord our God. Verse 19. But I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go unless a mighty hand compels him. I will stretch out my hand and strike the Egyptians with all the wonders that I will perform among them. After that, he will let you go. Verse 21. And I will make the Egyptians favorably disposed toward these people, so that when you leave, you will not go empty-handed. Every woman is to ask her neighbors and any woman living in her house for articles of silver and gold and for clothing which you will put over your sons and daughters, and so you will plunder the Egyptians.